Tamara, what in the world were you doing wiping sweat off Birdman's head like that? If it was just about support, you should have been in the crowd clapping, not on stage acting like his personal assistant, especially after all those whispers that y'all been a little too close lately. People are straight up saying you and Birdman might have been sharing more than just music vibes, and now folks are wondering, could Birdman be the same ex that Tawanda once accused Tamar of sneaking around with? Because if that's true, this drama runs way deeper than anyone thought.
Demand my address! I'm not expecting y'all to really give a about me. What I am asking about is my child.
Do I know where you live?
Well, of course you don't come. So
Exactly.
my thing, I know where you live because I put down your down payment.
Beautiful.
And you've been stealing from me for the past couple years on my credit cards and help
But
me.
what you steal?
I don't steal anything.
You don't? You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them.
Oh,
a few times.
Who? What man?
Do not get the lead.
Oh, dirty low down there. Bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar.
My
Such a
sister's
liar.
name, he said he Tawanda.
You know that's a lie.
I swear
You
to
know
God.
that's a lie. Which God are you trying to?
Your man for her. You think I
Don't you?
Now here's where it gets wild. Out of nowhere, we're hearing that Tamar and Birdman might have had a little something going on way back in the day, and guess what? Birdman himself has allegedly spoken up about it. Woo, if you thought this story was messy before, buckle up, because this tea's about to spill all over the place. So here's the setup. Birdman, Manny Fresh, and the rest of the Cash Money crew hit the stage to battle Master P and his No Limit soldiers in a full-on Versus-style showdown. The whole thing went down in Las Vegas during Complex Con, and fans were hyped, but you know who wasn't there? Toni Braxton. Yup, the main lady herself was nowhere in sight. Instead, Tamar, Toni's own sister, was front and center on stage with her brother-in-law, living it up like she owned the night. And it wasn't just a regular, I'm proud of my family moment either. Tamar was out there dancing, twerking, and singing along to the hits, but the internet caught one thing she probably wishes they didn't: her wiping sweat off Birdman's head. Fans online went wild saying, now hold up, there's no way this is okay. One comment summed it up perfectly: ain't no reason for your sister to be that close to your man. But before we drag anyone too hard, let's rewind a bit, because yes, there was a real relationship between Toni Braxton and Birdman. They weren't just playing for the cameras. They started dating back in 2015, and for a while it looked like they were really in love. They even talked about marriage, but somehow the wedding kept getting pushed back. Toni claimed it was due to busy schedules and work commitments, but fans weren't buying that. Let's be real, if you really want to marry someone, you make time. Birdman eventually did propose, and Toni even shared the news with fans online, posting those cute pictures with her engagement ring shining bright. At one point, she even captioned a post: a couple minutes before we got engaged. That's how serious it looked. And when Birdman went on the Wendy Williams show, he couldn't stop smiling when Wendy brought up Toni. He said, Toni is my love, my soldier, my life, my everything. I love her to death.
Are you guys a couple?
Well, T, that's my girl, my friend, my family.
Do you have...
That's my love, my soldier, my life. She my everything, and I trust her.
Because you bought her a Bentley truck.
Yes.
So the implication is that's your girlfriend.
It was sweet, emotional, and made fans think their love was unshakable. But now with Tamar cozying up to Birdman on stage, folks are side-eyeing everything. Could this have been brewing behind the scenes for years? Because baby, if there's one thing the Braxton family doesn't do, it's quiet drama, and this one's just getting started. Toni herself once opened up about that engagement, saying they actually almost had a wedding date twice. She explained that while they were filming Braxton Family Values, the sisters were going through some serious tension, and she thought maybe a wedding would be the perfect way to reunite everyone, but child, that didn't happen. Toni said she couldn't get all her sisters on the same page, and the wedding plans just crumbled before they could even send the invites.
But there's no date.
There's no date. We almost had a date. Well, we had 2 dates, but we were doing Braxton Family Values and we were going through a little drama, and I was like, okay, the wedding is a good thing to get all my sisters together.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get us all together. And I said, the wedding's not a good reason because it's messing up my relationship a little bit. He's like, come on, Michelle, set a date. I know.
That's what he calls you?
Calls me Michelle. Doesn't call me Toni at all. That's my middle name, Toni Michelle. Yeah.
Set a date.
He said before the year's out, so I have, what, a couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
So he's 45, you're 51.
He's 49.
49.
Next thing we knew, boom, they were done. By 2019, Birdman posted a single cold-blooded caption on Instagram that said, "It's over," and then deleted every single picture of Toni from his page. That man cleared his account like she never existed. Meanwhile, Toni clapped back in her own classy way, posting a photo in a red gown with the caption, "Starting a new chapter isn't always easy, but always choose to be chosen. Cheers to a new year." Fans knew right then it was officially over. But hold up, the drama didn't end there. Just a few weeks later, they were seen on stage together in Atlanta at Toni's Fox Theater show, smiling and performing like nothing ever happened. The chemistry was undeniable, and it looked like a full-blown reunion. Fans were confused but secretly rooting for them. Because let's be honest, the Toni and Birdman saga has always been like a soap opera. Fast forward to December 2023, and Toni hopped online to shut down more rumors, posting, "Fake news. My dear friend Birdman and I are not married, never been married. We are both single, honey Hugh." She said that with her chest, but the real twist came later. Turns out Toni might not have been telling the full story, because not long after that, some juicy court documents popped up and they told a whole different tale. I'm talking about paperwork showing that Toni and Birdman did secretly tie the knot and then separated just 48 hours later. Yes, you heard that right. Married on a Thursday, done by Saturday. The court files listed only their initials, TB and BW, like that was supposed to keep things private. But anyone who's been keeping up with their story could see through that disguise instantly. According to those official docs, they got married on August 8th, 2024, and separated on August 10th. Just 2 days. Then 2 weeks later, Toni filed for divorce, describing the marriage as irretrievably broken. Ooh, talk about short-lived love, but just when everyone thought that was the end of the fairy tale, here comes another plot twist. Apparently, in January 2025, Toni withdrew the divorce filing and Birdman agreed, so legally, these two are still husband and wife. Despite the breakups, the posts, and the public denials, they never officially ended things. And now, thanks to Tamar's latest onstage behavior, fans believe Toni and Birdman are still together behind the scenes, which makes Tamar's actions even more questionable. Because if Toni's still Mrs. Birdman, why is Tamar always the one stepping up to support her sister's husband? The internet's asking the same thing, and the answers aren't looking good. Oh, and in case anyone thought Tamar Braxton was bothered by all the side eye she got for wiping Birdman's head, think again. She's completely unbothered. When a fan on X asked her why she was on stage getting that close to her sister's man, Tamar clapped back without hesitation. She said, "'Cause she couldn't be here and she loved her husband, so I'ma hold it down for her and my brother." Like, girl, what? Tamar said it loud and proud like there was nothing weird about it. And get this, while they were still at the event, Birdman even FaceTimed Toni. Toni popped up on screen, chilling at home with her signature cool energy, rocking shades, a black turtleneck, and that soft flex luxury background that screamed money well spent. Tamar immediately started hyping Birdman up, bragging about how great he was. Then she mentioned the house, saying that the gorgeous home Toni was in was actually the one Birdman bought for her. When Tamar told Toni that the whole Cash Money versus No Limit battle was the biggest show ever, Toni just smiled and said, "Oh, I would think so."
Hey, you killed it, man. Babe, I was trying to go crazy. I wanted to call him.
It was the #1 trending topic. I tried to tell him, I showed him. He don't know what that is. I'm like,
I don't know that.
bro, you the #1 trending topic in the world. Come on, Toni Braxton.
Girl, she thinks she's
She look good, fan.
Talk TV, stop acting like you all.
She sounded calm, collected, and completely unfazed, but fans still couldn't shake off the weirdness of it all, because no matter how Tamar tries to spin it, people still said the same thing. It's strange, especially since Tamar was just accused of being a little too close to Birdman days before that performance. The timing made everything look way more suspicious than it needed to be. Now let's rewind for a sec. This ain't the first time someone's hinted that Tamar might have crossed that line. Remember that wild moment from Braxton Family Values when Tawanda accused Tamar of sleeping with one of Toni's exes? The producers even bleeped the name out during the episode, but fans connected the dots immediately.
Demand my address. I'm not expecting y'all to really give a about me. What I am asking about is my child.
Do I know where you live?
Well, of course you don't come. So
Exactly.
my
So
thing,
how would I
I know
give
where
it
you
to him?
live because I put down your down payment.
Beautiful.
And you've been stealing from me for the past couple years on my credit cards and help
But
me.
what you steal?
I don't steal anything.
You don't? You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them a few times.
Who? What man?
Do not get the lead. Oh!
You know down there.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
Man, he said he Tawanda.
You know that's a lie.
I swear
You
to
know
God.
that's a lie. Which God are you trying to?
I swear. Your man for? You think I
Don't you?
The rumors started flying, and most people pointed straight at Birdman because of his known history with Toni. It didn't take long before the tabloids jumped on it too. And to make things even messier, there have been years of quiet tension between Toni and Tamar. Word on the street is they haven't always seen eye to eye. It got so bad that Toni found out she was blocked by Tamar on her own birthday. Toni shared it herself, posting, "I wanted to repost that gorgeous picture of you, but I'm blocked again. Anyway, happy birthday, Tay." That's some cold sister energy right there. But of course, Tamar clapped back again, calling it pure gaslighting. She said Toni could have easily picked up the phone to call her instead of running to the internet. Then to prove her point, Tamar posted screenshots of her text convo with Toni on Instagram stories, showing that they were literally texting each other just the day before. Both of them were trying to figure out what city the other one was in. So now fans are torn. Was this just classic Braxton family drama, or is there more to the story than they want us to see? Because between the accusations, the FaceTime, and that sweat wiping moment, this situation looks anything but innocent. And let's be real for a second. Did Birdman look uncomfortable up there? Not even close. He looked like he was enjoying every bit of Tamar's attention. That's exactly why folks are now whispering, was that just innocent fun, or is there still some old chemistry bubbling under the surface? Because rumor has it, Tamar and Birdman allegedly dated way back in the early 2000s, long before Toni ever got with him. Back then, it was just quiet talk around the industry, late-night studio sessions, flirty calls, and surprise appearances at each other's events. They supposedly kept things on the low, then went their separate ways but stayed friends. And now, seeing them on stage again, cozy and laughing, it's hard not to wonder if that spark ever really went out. That might explain why Tamar didn't think anything was wrong with wiping Birdman's head or giggling next to him like that. It probably just felt familiar, like old energy sneaking back in. But when you remember that Tawanda once accused Tamar of hooking up with Toni's ex, it makes this whole situation look way more suspicious. Something's off here. Either the Braxton sisters are hiding the wildest plot twist we've seen in years, or this whole thing's a messy misunderstanding gone viral. Still, one thing's for sure. Whatever happened on that stage, it didn't look innocent. What do you think really went down between Tamar Birdman and Toni? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.